because Jamie's not back on yet. So that way she'll get to see the rest of this too.
Uh-oh.
Okay, doke.
All right. Should we carry on?
Yeah, I think so. I'll send Jamie a message real quick, tell her I'm recording the rest.
Perfect. All right, perfect. So we mentioned the 3 pillars to gauge your business on, right? Growth, energy, and third one, culture, okay? And then we were talking about fears, okay? We talked about fear of rejection, fear of failure, and the third one, 80-90% of coaches, this is their fear, okay? It's fear of yourself. That's where inadequacies kick in. That's where the potential in yourself kick in. How many of you guys, on 2 common themes, every coach, I see all these coaches attempting and striving to be successful in this business, okay? And then I see ones that just excel, okay? It's not because they're the fittest, or they dye their hair the whitest, or they put on the most makeup when they do their selfies. It has nothing to do with that. The 2 key elements that make coaches successful is consistency, with some things I'm going to be sharing with you in a minute. And the second one is belief in yourself, okay? They are so passionate about where they deserve to be that it bleeds through them, and they achieve it. They call corporate, or I talk to them, and they're like, I'm a 2-star right now, but I'm going to be 5-star in 2 months. I'm like, okay, well then do it. But every time you talk to them, they say that to me. Then all of a sudden they start doing what they say. And then they're amazed and crying and can't believe what they're doing. It's the most beautiful thing to see their dreams come true. But it's because they're consistently doing the basics and they believe in themselves enough that they deserve it. So I want each one of you guys to believe in yourself. How many of you guys, I know if you're all emeralds, I know I'm going to set some good goals here. How many of you guys want 500 weekly? Okay, yeah. I know you're not making it yet. Okay, emeralds don't. Kim knows what that is because she's making it now and exceeding it. But 500 weekly is our first goal, right? Okay, I want every one of you guys to eat. I want you to breathe it, make it tangible. I want you to believe that it's sitting in your hands. Like every time you talk to Kim or each other, you say to yourself, I'm making $500 weekly by this date. I don't care what you guys say, I'm making it. If money is your driver, that's how you should be talking every time anyone talks to you. Talk money. If you want money, talk money. If you want rank, and 2-star is very big deal to you, or diamond is, talk rank. Yeah, I want you to eat, drink, and sleep diamond. Eat, drink, and sleep 2-star if it's important to you, okay? That's the key. So the third fear, we went through rejection, failure. The third one is the potential within yourself. Believe in yourself. I have a quote I want to share with you. It's from Nelson Mandela. He re-quoted this quote, okay? It's not his original, but he tweaked it in a way that I love it. So that's why I go to him. It says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, talented, gorgeous, or famous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us. It is in all of us. And when we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people to do the same. As we are liberated from others. All are meant to be amazing people. You guys have it done. You guys ever that? If you don't, you better be weak, because I don't want you to think otherwise. You deserve to be amazing. You deserve to have tens of thousands of people want to be like you. That's the kind of leader. Those are the 3 fears we have, okay? And the third one, like I told you enough, they don't deserve it.
Whoa. Where did Jeff go?
Sorry about that.
There
My
you
internet
are.
shut down. I'm glad you guys are still there. Sorry.
I
My
was
internet, it's
oh.
unstable. It keeps popping up telling me it's unstable.
It's the hotel.
Oh, I owe you guys a better Zoom call. Okay, our follow-up one is going to be way better. I'm going to be sitting there for 10 minutes prior to the call, and it is going to be a good one.
This one's great still.
You guys are fantastic. Oh, Suzanne, don't give me that crap. You are so dead. I can't even see your face, and you're going down, girl. Boxing match. Margaret, you're going to referee us.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah, you keep laughing, Suzanne. Okay, so let me think where I was. All right. So this is all under inviting and prospecting, and this is why, because those are the key elements. The actual inviting is very simple. It's what goes into it that matters, okay? And that's why I'm putting a lot of focus on this right now, okay? Because that's the most important part. The other thing I wanted to throw at you was, so we covered the 3 fears. We covered, I know I kind of got thrown off a little. Going back to, okay, now I want to kind of talk about time management a little bit, okay? So, and goal setting. So this is still in regards to inviting. I'm still business every 60, 90, okay? First and foremost, I want you, every one of you guys, to step, okay, look at your day. You're busy. All of you are very busy. Some of you have part-time, if not full-time jobs, either in the workforce or at home as mothers, or I see somebody with a pet, mother of a furry baby. But you all are busy, okay? And as is in my book, and this is why, okay? I decided to make a goal for myself to be a triathlete 9 years ago. I do 8 to 10 races a summer, okay? I just don't dabble a little bit. I'm a 110% kind of guy in everything I do. I decided, and so I've been doing races for 9 years now. It's my hobby. It's my love. It's my love of life. My wife and I have been married going on 9 years, so she doesn't know any different. I decided to elevate my life and challenge myself to do an Ironman. Okay, as you guys all know, it takes a lot of sacrifice. I signed up for that race a year in advance, and I've been training for a year. Okay, now let's look at my life. I have 3 daughters. I have a 7-year-old, a 3-year-old, and an 8-month-old, all girls. Okay. Welcome to my world. Now you know why I do the triathlons. No, but yeah, thanks, Suzanne. Sheesh is correct. So it's a big plate. So I got those on my plate. And for my church, I'm actually the athletic director for about 9 congregations. Okay. So it's pretty much a league. So we just got done with basketball. We're in the tournament season right now. We had volleyball. We do soccer. We do little 5Ks and things throughout the year. So my plate's full. I'm a 9 to 6 office guy. I know you guys tell everybody not to do an office job. Well, I'm the one that does. I'm a hypocrite to my own words. But so I have a corporate job, and then I do this training. So I'm like, I need to sacrifice something. I decided to do mornings. So I train from 5:30 till work, which is 9. I work 9 to 6. 2 nights a week I give to my church responsibilities. The other 5 nights I go 100% home, be with my girls, and it's daddy-daughter time, okay? For 1 year, that's how my life's been. Sacrifice. Why? Because it's important to me, and these are goals of mine. An example of accountability, okay? So I'm sharing that with you because I want all of you to step out of your own lives. Remember, you always make time for what's important to you, and you always make time for what you value is important to you, no matter what. Every one of you guys are on this call. Why? Because you see the value. 2, it's important to you. 3, you have a goal where this is a means to an end for every one of you guys. And you want this call to give you those nuggets that are going to help you get there. And I want you to think that way. And if you're ever on a call where it's not valuable, be bold enough to say, be vocal about it or leave. Say, hey guys, I'm not getting much out of this. I need to leave. No disrespect here, but I need value. Okay? So anyway, I want to go back to time management. So that's one. The other thing with time management is accountability. Okay, I went into my goals month 1. The first week, I'm motivated. I'm a self-motivator. I have lots of passion. I'm excited. You guys can sense that. So obviously I say to myself, I'm very independent. I don't need accountability. I've got plenty myself. Week 1, I kicked butt. I was awesome on my training. Week 2, I went swimming and I was like, I wasn't in laps. I'm done. The next day, I decide, I'm not in the mood. I'm just going to go get breakfast and then go to work and call it good. But I'll make up for it tomorrow. Okay, that week went by. I worked 2 days out of the 7 days. I have 2-day rest days. So 2 of the 5 days, week 1, 100%, week 2, this isn't going to work. So I had to change something. My passion was there. My drive was there. How many of you guys talk to yourself or your coaches or talk to Kim and that passion is there? That excitement's there, but your action isn't doing it. Okay, think about it. I want you to internalize what I'm saying here. So I had to make a change. I called my triathlon coach and said, hold me accountable. I had to email him after every workout exactly what I did. I hated it. Even the days I was cheating, I had to still tell him, and it killed me. I was like, dang it, I only did 30 minutes and I'm supposed to do an hour. I hate you. But I had to do it. It pushed me and kept me on target. So there's 1, somebody within my industry. 2 is myself, okay? I put sticky notes everywhere. My laptop, my steering wheel, and on my mirror. I was holding myself accountable. I had my goals on there, what I needed to do that day. So all day long, all I'm thinking about is what I needed, my goals for the day. To add to that, small accomplishments. Give yourself the pat on the back, the hoorah-rah, the high five for your daily accomplishments. Don't overlook your daily accomplishments. When you hit a goal that day, be proud of yourself because we feed off of that energy and we need to know we're accomplishing something moving us forward. Okay, so your second accountability partner is yourself. So somebody within the industry, yourself, and the third one is somebody outside the industry. A spouse, sister, brother, significant other, I don't really care. Somebody not in the industry. Why? Let me give you an example. My wife was mine. I gave her a list of my goals. Okay, partway into my training, one morning I slept in. Oh, it felt good. I was tired. I go to work. I come home. I walk in the door. Obviously, my wife's complaining about lack of me being home and being a support with the kids because of this goal. I walk in the house and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, sweetie, I'm home. Like ready for some love, give me a hug, be glad I'm home. She looked at me and goes, what are you doing home? I go, I'm home. I just got off work. Hey, what's up? Let's eat dinner. How's the kids? She stared me down. She goes, you shouldn't be home right now. I go, what are you talking about? She goes, you slept in. I know you didn't work out at work. And now you're here. You still need to get your workout in. I go, but Amber. So we start arguing. I'm like, you complain that I'm not home enough. I sacrificed my workout so I could be home with you. She looked at me straight-faced. She's a sweetheart and an angelic person, but she is tough on me. She goes, get out the door and go work out. And I was bitter. I walked out grumbling and complaining, but I did it. I came home and I gave her the biggest hug in the world and I said, thank you. She goes, I want you home more than anything. But this goal is so important to you that I want you to accomplish your goal. I love you so much, but I am proud of you, dinner and everything. But she held me accountable that day. Okay. I set a goal for 12 hours. I accomplished my goal in 12 hours and 40 minutes. I knew my goal was 12 hours 6 months early before that goal came. And the 40 minutes was because there was a headwind. Oh, here comes my excuse. There was a headwind on the bike. Everybody's times were late. So I actually did my 12 hours if the wind factor was there. But anyway, I have to put that plug in. But anyway, I knew my goal. And so I want each one of you guys, Suzanne, don't give me crap. I'm done talking. I want every one of you guys to look where you're at today. Where do you want to be at the end of the year? I told you 2 to 5 star, 2 to 4 stars where every one of you guys should be. And look I knew my goal was 12 hours and I knew I'd be in that ballpark in November. I knew that in June. Why? Reverse engineered my goals. I set up daily what I needed. I had 3 accountability partners holding me accountable. I want every one of you guys to go to your significant other, loved one, sister, brother, I don't care. Give them your goals. Sit down with them and say, hey, sweetie, or sister, or whoever, these are my goals right now. I want you to help me sacrifice for 1 quarter. I know quarter 1 is almost over. I like to make that a challenge because I go by quarters. I want you to say, let's sit down right now. This is my income. This is my rank. And this is the time I'm putting in. In 2 or 3 months, let's sit down again and evaluate where we're at. And if we see a benefit in this business, then we'll continue moving forward. If we don't, I'm going to pull back or, and become just a discount coach or whatever. But you need to have that value. But also you want your spouse or significant other to see this process. They need to see and feel your journey. Okay? There's value in them feeling and being a part of your journey. So sit down, every one of you guys making $60, maybe 100 here and there per week. And all of a sudden you're making 500 weekly stable and maybe a couple 600-700s weekly. And you're going to evaluate that going, we just had an X% increase in our income. Stick with me. Let's go another quarter and let's sacrifice. I need these X amount of hours per day to make this happen for us. Okay, that's your most valuable accountability partner. They may not fully understand what you're doing. They may not believe you. They may think this is a hobby of yours and they're so happy to see you excited about something. Who cares what they think? Prove them right or prove them wrong. Okay? Because you're worth it. They will support you because they love you. They may not understand, but they love you. And that's what matters. Okay? And then when you start bringing in 1,000 weekly, which you all will by quarter 3, that's when you can go, haha, see, I told you so. And that's when you can really just shove it in their face for them lacking their belief in you or not trusting you. But they've always supported you because they love you. So I want to challenge each one of you guys to get the 3 accountability partners and hold them accountable through thick and thin, through up and downs. Okay, very, very valuable. Okay, those are some key elements to our success for rank advancing every quarter. The other one are some 3 basic steps. Now, Kim, I'm not sure what you promote. Do you promote a power of 3, a power hour, or something they need to do every day?
Both really. I really promote having at least a daily power hour, but I follow the power of 3 form the vast majority of the time.
Okay.
That's kind of what I pass on.
Honest answer. Well spoken. Okay. So whatever. But what I want to do, guys, is say there's 10 steps in a power hour. Okay. Everybody, there's 4 through 10 are the laundry list. It's the to-do list. When you open up that laptop, say you have 1 hour to work Beachbody in the morning, 1 hour at lunch, maybe 1 in the afternoon, however you do it. You open up that laptop, where's the first place you go? Facebook. Some people go to emails. Some people go to the back office. Okay, the worst places to go, okay? Because 20 minutes into your work, which is supposed to be an hour, your kids run up to you. You get a phone call. Your husband comes home. You got to make dinner. Oh, shoot, I got this appointment. You close your laptop and you leave, right? What did you do to move your business forward that day? Nothing. That laundry list needs to get done. That steps 4 through 10, making that post, checking the back office, responding to emails, that needs to be done. But is it moving your business forward? Okay. The key to moving your business forward and rank advancing every 60 to 90 days is the 3 basic steps I'm going to tell you. You guys know these. They're not new. They're the power of 3 steps. First one is broadening your sphere of influence or adding people to your social media. People are Instagram people. Some people are Facebook. I don't really care. Broaden it. Get more people following you, okay? So that's the first one. And one tangent on that one I want to add to you is how many people does it take? How many touch points does a person need to have before they say yes?
A lot.
I know Kim's the only one not muted. Kim, you get the lucky guess. How many touch points does a person need to have before they say yes to something on average?
Gosh, I would say 8 to 10.
Okay, good guess. The average is 7, okay? So 7 times. So when you invite somebody and they say no, I want you to walk around with a small smile on and say, I got him. That's 1 more step towards 7. But Beachbody gives you some added help. They see an infomercial. Boom, that's 1. They see your Facebook post, the value of multiple posts in a day. Boom, they see your post. That's 2. Boom, they see another infomercial. Then you invite them. They say no. You're like, dang it. Oh, I'm frustrated. Oh, don't be. That's only 4 touch points. Boom, they see another post of yours. Boom, they see another post. Then you invite them again, they say yes. And now you're like, holy crap, they said yes. What did I do right? What you did is you followed up, you stayed consistent with them, you kept dripping on them. That's the consistency you need to have. Then they say yes. And that's where a lot of discount coaches come from as well. A lot of people are like, don't waste your time on discount coaches. I agree. Don't. Have them jump on because they're great volume, but don't waste your time on them. But drip on them because they'll come around and say yes 7 times. So keep that in mind. So broaden your sphere of influence. You're dripping on more people. The second one is conversations with people. Okay. Kim, you can change the numbers if you'd like, but right now I'm going to just say 5 conversations a day with people, nothing about Beachbody. Okay. That's rekindling relationships, connecting with people. Hey, Stacy, I see you have a fur baby. Oh, you have a fur baby too. I got one too. Oh, cool. They're so cute together. Oh, that's awesome. Connect with people, common interests, reaching out to old friends. Okay. 5 a day, nothing about Beachbody. We're going to come back to that one because that's the most important step. The third one is part A and part B, and that's the inviting into challenge groups. You want to do, what is that one? Like, Kim, you can help me out on that one. Like X amount per day on that one, 3 a day, we'll just say. And then per week, we want, go ahead, 4, 5, Kim, I don't care what you say. And then per week, I want you to do 5 invites to the coaching opportunity. Okay? So those are the 3 steps. Before you do anything, I want you to spend the first 15, 20 minutes doing these 3 things. Okay? If Kim calls you, hey, how's your business? Did you do those 3 steps? If you say no, I want you to say, hey, I'll call you right back. Or Kim will say, hey, I'll call you back in 20. Get them done. Don't do anything else till those are done. That's the consistent steps that need to be done. They're easy. You've all heard them a zillion times, but are you doing them? This is where your accountability partner comes into play. That's how important it is. I'll tell you right now, let's go back to the step 2. 5 conversations a day, nothing about Beachbody. So 5 times 7 in ratio I want to give you is the 20 ratio. Okay. For every 20 people you talk to, 5 people will listen to your opportunity and 1 or 2 will say yes. So if we're exceeding that 20 to 35, then all of a sudden you've hit that minimum of 5 per week. 1 or 2 are saying yes per week. That's 4 people a month. Okay. I want you to think about that. You have 4 people per month. Am I losing you guys? Are you guys okay?
We're good.
My screen's frozen.
We're
So
good.
4 people, thanks. So 4 people are added to your business a month. How many of you want 4 people a month joining your business? Every one of you guys, that's the pattern to hit elite. Because 4 times 12 is 48 new coaches for the year. It's awesome. Okay, the reality is bring 4 people in by doing those basic steps per week. That's simple. Reality is, of those 4 people, 50% will stick around, right? So you got 2 people moving your business forward that month. Say this month you only brought in 1 or 2 people. 50% drop. You have 1 person that's moving your business forward. All I have to say is that's a lot of pressure for that new person and for you. Because if your business isn't moving forward, it's moving backward. Why put all the pressure on 1 person moving your business forward? It's not fair. So I want every one of you guys to work on those 3 steps and elevate this cycle. Okay? Don't spin your wheels developing coaches. Spend your time on recruiting, inviting, and getting more people in that cycle. Okay? So we look at that first week, it's 35 people. The next week, you're like, holy crap, that's another 35, plus the follow-up of the 35. That's 70 people. I'm overwhelmed, exhausted. I can't do this. This sucks. No, time management. I want you to rank your people. You hit up 35 people, 5 or 6 show interest. Your follow-up that next week is only with those 5 or 6. It's not with the 35. The 35 are added to your Facebook. If you've connected with them already, you're already dripping on them. Leave it only in the dripping. You're only following up with the 5 or 6 because they're all going to be jumping in your challenge groups and they're all going to be signing up as coaches. That's the flow you want to start having. That's where the magic happens. That's the power you have, okay? And that consistency is what will drive your business every 60, 90 days. So ranking your coaches, A, B, and C. 80% of your time goes to A coaches. 15% of your time goes to B coaches. 5% of your time goes to C coaches. Okay, 5% is barely an email. Hey, what's up? Come join this challenge group. Hope you're doing well. Once a week. Your C coach is 15%. That's maybe one call and an email. But those A coaches get 80% of your time. That's every day working with them, driving them to their goals, because that affects you. Okay, spend time. Time is of value. Time is money. Put your time where it's most spent and where it's going to move your business. So many coaches say they do so much in this business. I'm so busy. I'm working 10 hours a day, and they're not moving their business at all. Okay, don't do that. Okay, if you're working more than 4 to 6 hours a day, that's too much. Okay, coaches are trying to drop their times to 4 hours a day. They're full time, and they have hundreds of people underneath them. And you're all wondering, how do you manage that? Be smart. I want every one of you guys to do that. As Emerald, you guys all have between 2 and 8 coaches plus, give or take, on your team. They all don't need your time, just the ones moving. Get more blood on your team. Okay, so that's that part of it. So I want to challenge every one of you guys for 1 week. We're going to do this together. I want to do a follow-up Zoom call in a week, and we're all going to get on there and share our experiences. Business forward, have a coach signed up, or create this cycle of involvement where it's happening. I want you all to give me your accountability partners, all 3 of them. One of them is going to be easy. That's yourself. But I want to know what you're doing to hold yourself accountable and how that benefited you for the week. Okay. And the third one is, which fear are you going to target, and what are you doing to overcome that fear? Okay. An example of that, we had a coach come into the office and wanted to, was visiting in town, and Jeff Hill is in our office, the executive vice president of global sales. And so I set up an appointment. Well, Jeff Hill goes, guys, I have a few minutes to talk with you guys. What'd you like to talk about? The coach was there with her husband, and she goes, what do I need to do to be on a national wake-up call? He looks at me, he looks at her, smiles, and goes, well, why do you deserve to be on a national wake-up call? And she goes, I fear public speaking and being on stage more than anything in the world. I hate it. She's an introvert. She's quiet. She's passive. She doesn't like people. She goes, but I made a goal that I'm going to face my fear on a daily and weekly basis, because I want to be a better person. So I'm asking you right now, scared as I am, what can I do to be on the national wake-up call? He looked at me, looked at her, and was shocked. That was not the answer he was expecting. He was expecting her to go over her resume like she's amazing, like everyone always does. And so he turned to me and says, let's do everything in our power to get her resume built so she does qualify for it. So we're in the process of doing that right now. All because she opened her mouth. He remembers her and notices what she's accomplishing. She's right now a 9-star diamond coach. She's an introvert. She's quiet, but has that quiet aggressiveness. But yeah, she faces her fear. That's how she's successful. So really, I want each one of you guys to just internalize yourself on what it is you need to do as a coach. What is it that you need to do as a person, and how bad do you want this? So that's kind of what I have for you guys right now. I'm excited to follow up with you all on this small challenge. And the next one, if we follow up on this one, I got another fun challenge for you guys following this one. But I appreciate your time. I know it's late. And like I said, time is a value, time is money. So I want every one of you guys, when we're done with this call, to disconnect and get to those loved ones, those family members, those fur babies, and give them the time that they deserve of you. Because that's just as important as anything else. Balance is everything. Kim, thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It was a great call. And I will see you tomorrow.
I'm excited. Looking forward to it. Suzanne, so you're telling me you suck, Jeff. I wish I was not on this call. Well, I say the same back at you, Suzanne.
Oh, goodness. Well, I guess we will wrap it up at that then. We will all work on our challenge and regroup next week for a new call. Sound good?
Awesome, guys. Thanks for your time, everyone. We'll see you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.